What is going on, guys? So Mighty back at it again with the weekly Rust Skins video. I am currently in the ZERG event as we speak, so you might hear some Rust background noise. I've probably set myself up in an inconvenient spot because I'm standing next to a furnace, and that means you guys are going to have to listen to that all of this video, but that is okay. I'm not even going to do any cuts. I'm going to do this real quick. Stickered toy car. This is looking absolutely mint. Really unique. I actually love the design. I also love that it's got the bear, the wolf, and the deer, because we've obviously got the new bear, wolf, and deer screenshots that Face Punchers made, and they're going to look fresh when they actually get accepted. I'm really keen for that. Overall, for the Sticker Toy car, I do think it's going to be a very successful skin, as long as it doesn't get oversaturated to the max. At the moment, it's top sellers. I do think it's going to remain in top sellers for the entire week, but the good thing is it's going for $2.15 Australian, and I do think that that is definitely a plus. So we'll actually start off with the clothing, even though I just did the box, and we'll look at the Garage Master hoodie and pants. Overall, I actually haven't even looked at these yet, and I'm just going to say it now, I don't think that they're going to be successful. I do think that they're very plain, just quickly looking at them. Only $1.45. They could become like a rarer item depending on where they're at the moment. At the moment, they're not even on the top sellers page at all, so that could be a good thing for long-term investing, and it could mean that you could make a little bit of stonks from that, but to be honest, I highly doubt it, and for that reason, I'm not going to recommend investing in the Garage Masters pants door that's going for $1.45. I mean pants. $1.45. I'm not going to recommend investing in either of those. Let's move over to the Oxum's Racing Team pants. It's a kilt, and we'll look at all of the road sign throughout this whole video. I don't even know what I'm saying, but at this point, $1.45 for this Oxum's racing gear. I do think that this is actually going to be a successful set. It's only $1.45. At the moment, the kilt is obviously getting bought more than everything else, and usually that's going to probably become a given now, just because more people are going to be into the whole kilts over everything else, because they usually outperform everything. Everyone's starting to get a little bit more informed and more knowledgeable about investing and what's going to be better and what's not going to be as good. So $1.45 for the Oxum Racing road sign. What do I think of it? Overall, I do think it should be a relatively safe investment. We already do have quite a lot of road sign in the game already, but I do still think that this over time will make you money. Quickly moving over to the test dummy chest plate. This is going for $1.45. Really simple in design, although actually really cool. I do think that this is going to be used quite a bit by Zergs as a meme, and I do think that this is actually a really cool skin. If they add any extra road themed stuff next week, and they do add the crash test clothes that were featured with this, which are currently not actually in the screenshots, so maybe they weren't featured with it, but those clothes, you guys, I'll slap it up on the screen what I'm talking about right now, but if they add that, $1.45, I do think that would increase the price of the test dummy chest plate and metal face mask. But overall, I do think that they're very unique items, and either way, I do think that for that reason, they're going to go up in price. Only $1.45, that is quite affordable, and I do think that they're going to go up in price because of that. So for that reason, I do recommend investing in the test dummy metal face mask and chest plate. At the moment, the metal face mask is mid on the top sellers, and the chest plate is down a little bit lower, but that is okay and understandable. Let's quickly move. I'm also in Discord, by the way, so that's why you can hear people leaving and joining. I apologize for that. Let's quickly move over to the weapons. We've got the Overdrive LR. I was just recently playing with someone named Overdrive, and he legit had the smallest brain I've ever even encountered. He had zero game sense. But looking at this Overdrive LR is looking pretty fresh. It's looking pretty fire, you could say, looking at the magazine. And overall for $2.90, I do think that this is a relatively safe investment. The LRs are usually pretty safe investments, and they do usually go up in price quite well. It sounds like my friends do need some help, but I'm gonna continue on. We're looking at the mechanic door going for $2.15. We have had, yes, someone in my team just died. We have had a skin that already looks like this. I'm going to put it up on the screen right now. I'm pretty sure it's called the engineer's door that someone has posted in the general chat. I think it was Fire, I'm not 100% sure. But let's just quickly look at the two of them. They do look very similar, so I'm assuming that's why the mechanic door's colors got changed to blue instead of red. But overall, I do think that they've actually done quite a good job with it, and it does look better blue than what it does red. So overall, I do like this skin. Sheet metal door skin, it does look kind of wooden, so it could be kind of pay to win for newer players if they don't recognize what sheet metal and wooden doors are. but overall I don't think it's going to trick the majority of the players in the game. So $2.15, I really don't think it's a standout skin in comparison to other skins, and for that reason I'm not going to recommend investing in this mechanic door skin for this week. Although sheet metal door skins are usually pretty safe investments, I'm not going to recommend investing in it just because they are also usually pretty slow investments. But if you're happy to go for safe investments, then pick up the mechanic door skin. But if you want to try and get rich quick, then I don't think the mechanic door skin is for you. Alright, let's quickly move over to the mechanic garage door. I'm pretty sure that we're going to be doing some giveaways for this one pretty soon, so make sure you guys check out the giveaways channels in the Discord. It's probably going to be within the next couple of days, but overall this is a pretty fresh looking garage door skin, pretty simple in design, although I'm assuming Helk obviously did like that and that's why it's in the game. Overall pretty cool door, and for $2.15 I do think that it is a relatively safe investment. And at the moment there is actually only 6 pages of garage door skins, or not only, but there is 6 pages of garage door skins on the market, and there's only around about 7 of them actually below standard store price or standard store price, so around about 7. Overall, garage door skins are relatively safe investments, and if you are going to pick up the mechanic garage door, I do think it's going to be a long-term investment, but I do think that it can make you money. I'm not going to recommend investing in it this week just because I don't think it's going to be a short-term investment. Let's quickly look at where it's at the moment. Currently the 3rd on the list for top sellers, so that does mean that once it leaves the Rust Item store, there will be demand for it. And for that reason, I'm going to say you should invest in this garage door skin for this week, just because it's only $2.15 and people clearly want it, otherwise it wouldn't be at number 3. Alrighty guys, moving over to the mechanic box. I had to tab out because I had to go and give the boys a hand. We are going for $2.15 with the mechanic box here. As you guys can see, there is 11 pages of large wooden box skins on the community market, and you're already on page 1 of the cheapest, and they're already above this standard store price of $2.15. So all large wooden box skins are usually pretty safe investments. They might take a little bit longer to go up in price in comparison to other skins, but either way, I'm still going to recommend investing in the mechanic toolbox just because large wooden box skins are usually safe investments. If you don't want to pick it up off the Rust Item store, then I do recommend picking it up off the community market with a cheap buy order, and then you should be able to make some easy profits there. I really don't think it's going to be much profits, but I do still think it's going to be profits. So if you have a smaller wallet, then it's going to be smarter to actually be doing that. Just because you do want to be building up that wallet size. The toolbox also may be used as an actual sorting box. You can be putting your tools in it, but unfortunately there is no special unique writing or anything like that at the end of the box. It's just a normal box, so I do think that is going to affect the price. I'm assuming 23 of our teammates just got killed by that landmine. $2.15, I'm going to say this mechanic toolbox is going to be a safe investment for the week. We'll quickly move over to the next skin. Moving over to the final skin by the looks of it actually, Oxum's gas pump. So vending machines, there really isn't really a high demand for it, but let's just quickly check the Rust Item store. At the moment, it is on the top sellers page, but it is the 3rd last item, not including the items that aren't actually there. That was just maybe it was a naked actually. Okay, looking at Oxum's gas pump, I do think that $2.15, this can make you money, but it's definitely going to be a long-term investment. All vending machines are long-term investments and not short-term investments, but it is definitely a unique, cool-looking vending machine, although most vending machines are quite unique. So $2.15, I do think that this is going to be a safe investment for long-term, but overall, if you're not looking for short-term, if you're not looking for short-term investments, or if you are, I should say, then don't pick up the Oxum's gas pump because it is not going to make you profits short-term. Picking it up as a long-term item will make you money though, so if you want to be investing in the vending machine, then I will recommend picking up the Oxum's gas pump for this week, but it is going to be a long-term investment, so keep that in mind. Righty guys, so this is the card for this week. We've got 1 Overdrive LR, 3 test dummy masks, 3 test dummy chest plates, 1 mechanic garage door, 2 Oxum's gas pumps, 4 sticker toy cars, 1 of each of the Oxum's racing road sign items, and 1 mechanic toolbox. So I didn't get the engineering looking door, I forgot what it's called, and I also didn't get the clothes just because I'm not a fan of either of them, to be honest. I do think the blue looks better and it does look better than the engineering door, but overall I'm not a fan. I'm not going to buy it. So $33.15 is how much this is going to cost me for this week. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and remember, have a skits one.